Good evening and welcome to the Amadeitist Spiritual Service. Our guest mediums this evening, as you're already aware, are Lorraine, Francois and Salmon. Good evening and a very warm welcome to you both. Outline of our service this evening will be as follows. We'll have an opening prayer, followed by an address, then some music, then a moment's silence for distant healing, followed by some music. Then we'll have a demonstration of mediumship, which will be followed by our notifications and closing prayer. And as usual, the chat will stay open for anybody who wishes to stay and have a chat. Okay, so I will now hand over to you, Alan, for the opening prayer.
Would you all like to join me in the quiet, please? While we're in the quiet, in the stillness of the mind, let's just take this moment to expand our awareness so we get that wonderful soul connection. Divine and loving Spirit, we ask that you shine down on this gathering here this evening and bring us the essence of the divine world. Take our hands and lead us on a journey of enlightenment, a journey of discovery. And we ask those in the spirit world wishing to communicate this evening that they bring us the evidence that life is continuous, those lovely memories of that love and laughter that we want to meet. We ask that Lorraine and I could be used as pure channels to work in your love, your light and your truth. So we'd now like to leave this service in your safekeeping. Amen.
Amen. Okay, in your own time, Alan, when you're ready, I'll leave you to the address.
This is a reading called Time. Stand before me on the sign of infinity. For all of you of the earth, with the granting law of promenation, comes with the application of change. I will give you the key. And with this knowledge, please realize comes a responsibility for sharing it. It's very simple. Throughout the universe, there is an order in the movement of the planets, in nature, and in the functioning of the human mind. A mind that's in its natural state of order is in harmony with the universe, and such a mind is timeless. Your life is an expression of your mind. You are the creator of your own universe. Or as a human being, you are free to will whatever state of being you desire through the use of your thoughts and words. There is great power there. It can be a blessing or a curse. It's entirely up to you. For the quality of your life is brought about by the quality of your thinking. Think about that. Thoughts produce actions. Look at what you're thinking. See the pettiness, the envy, the greed, the fear, and all the other attitudes that can cause you pain and discomfort. Realize that the one thing you have absolute control over is your attitude. See the effects it has on those around you, for each life is linked to all life, and your words carry with them a chain reaction, like a stone that's thrown into a pond. If your thinking is in order, your words will flow directly from your heart, creating ripples of love. If you truly want to change your world, my friends, you must change your thinking. Reason is your greatest tool. It creates an atmosphere of understanding, which leads to caring, which is love. Choose your words with care, my friends, and go forth with love. Thank you for listening. That was a reading from a London play many years ago called Time. And I came across it and thought, wow, what a powerful reading. Thanks for listening.
Beautiful, thank you, Alan. It certainly was powerful. Would not have believed it was from a play. We'll have our first piece of music.
I keep fighting voices in my mind that say I'm not enough. Every single lie that tells me I will never measure up. Am I more than just the sum of every high and every low? Remind me once again just who I am, because I need to know. Ooh, oh, you say I'm loved when I can't feel a thing. You say I'm strong when I think I'm weak. And you say I'm held when I am falling short. And when I don't belong, oh, you say I'm yours. And I believe, oh, I believe what you say of me. I believe the only thing that matters now is everything you think of me. In you I find my worth, in you I find my identity. Ooh, oh, you say I'm loved when I can't feel a thing. You say I'm strong when I think I'm weak. And you say I am held when I am falling short. When I don't belong, oh, you say I'm yours. And I believe, oh, I believe what you say of me. Oh, I believe. Taking all I have and now I'm laying it at your feet. You'll have every failure, God. You'll have every victory. Ooh, you say I'm loved when I can't feel a thing. You say I'm strong when I think I am weak. You say I am held when I am falling short. When I don't belong, oh,
You join me now in a moment's silence as we send out healing for all those who are in need of it this evening. And if you know anybody who is in need of healing, please hold them in your thoughts as I read out the healing prayer. Gracious Spirit, of thy goodness, hear our anxious prayer. Take our loved ones who are suffering, neath thy tender care. Loving Father, hear us. Gracious Spirit, may thy presence shed a healing ray, turning all their night of darkness into glorious day. Loving Father, hear us. Gracious Spirit, shouldst thou claim them, be their light and guide. Lead them to the heavenly kingdom, safely by thy side. Loving Father, hear us. Hear us. Amen.
La luce che tu dai, nel cuore resterà, a ricordarci che l'eterna stella sei nella mia preghiera. Quanta fede c'è, lead us to a place,
guide us with your grace,
give us faith so we'll be saved. Sogniamo un mondo senza più violenza, un mondo di giustizia e di speranza.
do apologise for the lack of video there. Pressed the wrong button. We had to share computer sound instead of screen. It was a beautiful video too. I was watching it. Right, I'd ask you to send out your love to Alan and Lorraine as they link into our loved ones in spirit on our behalf. Not sure which one of you is going first, so I shall hand it over to you.
Go on then. We always do this when we go on platform. We go, who's going first? I don't know. But do you know, I listened to that music and I thought, wow, how powerful of a song that is. And I know, I just know there's somebody in the spirit world would have loved that type of music, because I just could feel that sort of feeling from the spirit world. Somebody there just really enjoyed it. And I feel this is either somebody's father, or I'm not quite sure where I'm going with this, because I want to bring a mail through from the spirit world. And I just know this gentleman would have loved opera. I'm not going to say it was his best thing, but he would have loved that type of music. I'm not into opera. I'm more into rock and stuff, but I love that piece of music. It was really heart, to the heart. Let's just see where we're going, because I feel I want to come up north there. Neil, can you understand any of this with maybe your father?
Not with a male, no.
Not with a male, okay. Let's just see where we're going with it. Would you understand with a female then?
Yep.
Yeah, and you're from Scotland, aren't you?
No. Oh, the female is, yeah.
Sorry, okay, that's good, because I want to be drawn to Scotland as well. Let's just change that from a male to a female then, because I'm not quite sure what feeling I had there. I felt it was more on the male side, but I'm going to work with the woman then. If you feel it's a woman and I feel I'm with you, let's work with the woman and see who comes through here, because you'd understand the name Jean, because she talks about Jean, that links around her. You would understand Jean in the spirit world as well. Just a quick
Not
yes.
really.
If you don't
Not
know,
really,
just say
Alan.
no, because I want to keep the energy up and just keep going with the information before I drop the link, if you know what I mean. So I'm not being
Okay.
rude, I'm very sorry, but she talks about Jean. I just know this lady would have liked the opera. I just know that it was sort of. Is this mum?
No.
Right. Let's see where we're going with this. Sorry, I shouldn't be asking you questions. I should be telling you who it is. So I just, I still feel it's a male. Can anybody take this as a male? Just before I carry on with the female. No. Okay. Let me just flick on to page 2. Sorry about this, because there was 2 people that caught my eye when I started to listen to that music. No, I'm going to carry on working with you, Neil, because I just feel I'm going to work with the lady then and just see what she brings through.
Okay.
But I know with this lady, I would have carried a little bit of weight around the middle here. Nothing overweight, just a bit cuddly, you would understand. I'm not of a great height. I'm sort of a mid height to most people. Would you understand that with this lady? I know I would have been a worker as in such, whether it was in the home or working, but to just know
Yeah,
I was on the go. You'd understand that. And I know, I feel with this lady that she wouldn't have driven, because I just feel I would have been carrying everything. Would this make sense to you?
Yeah, sort of, yeah.
Okay, she takes me to an openness here, as if I lived in a village or something with fields around me, because I have fruit trees, and I know I would have made jams and stuff with the fruits. Would you understand that with this lady? Who's Eileen? Eileen. She talks about Eileen. It could be Irene. I could have missed that, but just take both of those names, please, because this is, I have to give you what they give to me, because it makes no sense to me. It's going to make sense to you. I know with this lady, I reached a good age as well here on this side of life, but I went downhill quite quickly. And I feel I would have been having trouble here. I lost a lot of weight in the top of my body here. You would understand that, because I just feel I've lost the weight here in this area.
Yeah.
Thank you, because she just makes me feel. She's not telling me yet, or if she ever will, what it was, but I just know from somebody that was so active to somebody that just went downhill quite quickly. You would understand. She also throws the name in, or the name's being called Margaret here from the spirit world. I just want to give you the name Margaret. makes me, she brings me apples. So I don't know if this is a memory link to you, but just especially apples I've got here, she brings to me, and she's not showing me why, but I feel she may have done something quite special with apples, or something to a memory with you. It just makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, thank you. I'm asking her why, but she lovely apple, lovely big rosy sort of apple she gives me. And I know this lady would have looked after people around her. You understand this? It's just like I give my love to other people more than myself. It's almost like I give more than I ever receive.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I've only ever been to Scotland a long time. Well, I've been there a few times just over the border, but it's almost like I want to be in a little cottage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a stone cottage, but I know I'm not surrounded by lots of people. I've got space around me. Did she keep the animals? Because she mentions pigs here to me for some reason.
No, I wouldn't know. I don't know that bit.
Okay, why you take me to the pigs then? She talks about you at this moment, Neil. She talks about the changes within you recently. Would you understand why she talks about that?
Yeah.
Okay, and she wants you to. It's like I've got a couple of things going on in my mind here. I want to go left. I want to go right. I'm not quite sure what I want to do, but you are, she says. Would you understand if I put it that way?
Yeah.
Okay, she wants you to go with that strongest thought, because there's like three things going on here with you, I feel, and the one in the middle is the one that's pulling me the strongest. Would you understand that?
Yeah, I would.
Okay, she wants you to follow the middle pull, if you like. Okay. I always say, if you would have taken advice from the spirit world when they were there this side of life, then maybe we should be listening, because the power of our own thoughts and what we receive without realizing it, sometimes we're being told and we go off in a different direction. Would you understand that?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, she just wants you to concentrate, on that. She brings lots of love for you, and I have dogs around me here in the room. I've got some dogs here that I know that are in the spirit world that you would have known about or close to you. Would you understand, like a lassie type dog? It's a black and white, I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Just know the dogs, because they always come in, because they showed us so much love when they were here on this side of life. They've not just disappeared and forgot all about us. They remember the love we gave as well, and they just want to they don't say anything, obviously, but they just want to pop in and give their appearance and their I'm here sort of thing. Hi, remember.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Cake. Cake. She's talking about cake to me here, but I didn't feel this was more for you. I feel there's a celebration coming up. Would you understand that?
Not directly, but there might be.
Okay, just remember I said I can't work out what. You just give me some cake. Either don't worry about the dog. I want to give you some cake. Then I'll just give it you that way.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
Try and work that one out, because I'm trying it. But Mum's in spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've just heard the name Mum, and I know, because with the feeling I get, Mum wants to bring that love for you as well this evening.
Thank you.
I'm just asking her if she can give me something that I can give to you. Who's Trevor?
I know a Trevor in spirit, yeah.
Okay, maybe it's just a name being called out, but Mum just wants to know that we want you to know she's around you at this moment in time as well. You'd understand.
All right, thank you.
Take the love, and thanks for working with me, Neil.
Thank you, Alan. Thank you.
Oof. Right, let's see where we're going next then. Sorry, I normally say how I work and how Lorraine works. We work very similar, and I always believe whatever spirit gives to me, I have to give to you, because if I can't work it out, it might just be that real meaning thing for you that clinches the deal, if you like. So we both just give what we get. Sometimes I know where I'm going, and sometimes I haven't got a clue. So and Lorraine's the same. So let's just have a look around the screen quick. And because I was drawn to somebody else, and I get drawn to people for some reason, and spirit will give me a name. And there was a chap on here earlier, and I got the name Arnold for him, but I can't even recognize him on the screen now. So, but Barbara Walker. Barbara, good evening.
Good evening, thank you.
Been drawn to you from the word go, really, as I look around the screen this evening. I get drawn, all of a sudden spirit has stopped me and go and give me something. I forgot what it was, something like Maureen or something they give me for you. But
Thank you, Alan.
let's just see where we're going, because I got drawn to you. But would you let's come on. I don't know who I've got yet, so I'm waiting for spirit to come in. I just want to give you the feeling I'm getting from you at this moment. Would you I can't get my words out, so I think somebody in the spirit world here would have suffered with their words.
Yeah.
And I think this is mum in the spirit world is a lady that would have suffered with her words while she was in the spirit. I can't get it out, you know. Yeah. I'm getting frustrated as well. She tells me I want to say something and I can't get it out. You'd understand that. I'm getting so frustrated here. I just can't believe it. And it's like, calm down. And I can't. And then I could get a whole sentence out. You'd understand that? I could just talk as if I was normal. And then all of a sudden, when I wanted to think, my brain's gone. I can't understand what I want to say.
Correct.
Mum.
Yeah.
Okay. Got something going on here in the middle of my stomach as well, or my apex. I just don't feel very good in this area. You would understand it.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I don't like that. She says, "Give me one of those tablets that fizz up."
Thank you.
You'd understand that.
Yeah.
I feel it's indigestion. She says, but she knows better now.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay. And she wants to. I like your mum. She was lovely, you know.
I quite liked her.
Yeah, I know you would have done, but I like her, and it's the sort of mum that you just want to give a good old cuddle to, isn't it? Because she was that way in life, you know. She knew how to spread the love as well, not just around her own family, around everybody. She's a bit worried about you at the moment. Yeah.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah, so can I, because this is what she brings to me. She's saying, you know, I'm a little bit worried about her, but she'll be all right. She's a good, strong girl, you know. And this is how she would have spoke to you when she was here. You would understand.
Yeah.
But she talks about the I feel down. Yeah, somebody around you. If it's not you, somebody around you. I'm feeling really negative.
That's me.
Yeah. Okay, if it's you, I'm sorry. I don't want to give all your personal information away.
No, it's fine, Anna, thanks.
Mum was one for keeping it to herself, you'd understand. We'll keep it within the family.
Correct, that's correct. Yeah?
And so I don't want to give any of your secrets away. But cool, I'll tell you what, she was a good cook, wasn't she?
She was, yeah.
I got one of those, a cherry pie or something. Yeah?
Yeah, she was a lovely cook, yeah.
She would have done puddings with her dinners, you know, because I've got this cherry pie she wants to show me, and she's really proud of this cherry pie. She's a lovely lady, and she wants to bring that love for you to this evening.
Thank you, Anna.
She wants you to know she's around you, you know. I know you talk to her because she's telling me you talk to her, and
all the time.
She's listening, and she's not listening, she says. But I'm asking her if there's anything she's trying to get your attention with, because I feel something's either fallen over and made a knock in or something. Would you understand that in the house?
Yeah, it does happen. Yeah, we have lots of sort of funny things happening.
Okay, that's Mum. She's just letting you know she's about, you know. She's just letting you know she's about. You got trouble with your doorbell?
only that we haven't got one.
All right, okay. She drew me to a doorbell. I just want to give you, maybe you got to get one of those Ringos or something. But take 11 and no, she's who's the knitter then?
She was, yeah.
I'm knitting here now, and I don't know anything about knitting, so I like her, Mum. She's fun, and she's around you, and she just wants to bring you that upliftment, Barbara. You know, because I really feel it's needed at this time, and you know, our own minds are very powerful. We can switch from one thing to another quite easily if we practice at it. But Mum tells me just listen.
Yeah.
You know, listen to your thoughts, because that could be spirit.
Yeah,
your inner self that wants you to move forward from what's going on. Okay.
Lovely. Thanks, Alan.
Thanks very much for working.
Lovely. God bless. Thanks, Alan.
Thank you. Bye bye. Go on then, Lorraine. Shall I go again? I don't know.
No, let me have a go.
Go on, I'll let you go. Thank you.
I probably won't get anyone now. Right. So as I was sitting here, when we was listening to that music as well, because I thought Alan had got my person, because I was thinking, no, because this lady, she loved musicals. I know with her that also she's showing me roses, pink roses, so I know that she would have loved roses as well. I don't know whether she grew them, but I know that I would have them around the house, so whether she bought them and put them in the vase, or whether she grew them and then sort of picked them and put them in the vase, because I felt like she always had these pink roses around me. I'm also getting the name Rose, so I don't know whether it is her name as well, or whether she's just talking about the roses. As I said, I do feel with her that she liked musicals. I'm getting also that I do feel like I'm an older lady, so I do feel like this is like Nan or Mum, because I know that there's a closeness there. But I do feel like I have got something going on in my chest, because I feel like it's all around, like it's in my lungs. I know that I've got my head, I've got like a real real headache. So I don't know, I keep saying I don't know, I should say I do know that I've got a headache. I know that I felt like my face is going numb. So whether this is a stroke or an aneurysm, I'm not too sure. I know with this lady as well, I know that there was a lot of children around her as well. So whether she looked after them or looked after your children, I do feel there's a lot of love for children. Can anyone take this lady? Because I never know where I'm at. Anyone? Oh, this lady at the top.
We've got Emma.
Got two.
Yep.
Hello. So, what can you take from that? Can you take all of it?
Yeah, well, I can take everything that you've said.
Right, okay. And what about, sorry, because the names keep going off. And what about Michelle?
Yeah, I can take nearly all of that, actually.
Okay, then. What's her name, Rose? Oh, there's another one.
Lorraine, I can also take
beautiful, old school colonial hotel.
Which one's that?
Columns up to the highest ceilings.
I'm getting confused with who.
It was Andre Brown.
Lorraine.
Andre, okay. Just wait.
I can also take that.
Okay, then. I just felt with this lady there was a lot of love, and I'm getting the Sound of Music as well, the musical Sound of Music. So I know this would have been one of her favourite musicals. I feel with her as well that I wouldn't say that I was over religious, but I feel that I've got a religion, and I do feel passionate as well. Do you understand this at all?
Yeah, I need to take everything and the name Rose.
Right, okay. What about you, Michelle?
Yeah, I can take it all, but I can't take the name Rose. Not for her, anyway.
That's okay. Sometimes I don't get the name, their name. Sometimes it's someone else's. Yeah. I just need to. Who's got that music on in the background? It just seems like there's some music interference. Andre, can you take the
name? No, I can't.
But can you take the
musical? Yes. And the religious can take, yeah.
Right, okay. I don't know who I'm with still yet. So I'm just going to keep going on because I might have a split link between you lot. So hang on a minute. So Emma, can you take the name Rose?
Yeah, I can.
Right. Is that her name or someone else's?
My nan's.
Right, okay.
Just to complicate matters, Lorraine, you've now got Ruth putting her hand up as well.
Oh no. It's typical, isn't it? It's usually I don't get anyone. It's like the other way round. Right, okay. Right, I'm gonna do a little bit more, and then I'm gonna sort of, if I can't split you up, then I'm just gonna let you take it, and then I'm just gonna give you all a message each. Right, okay. I know that I do feel like I am being looked after. I do feel that I don't feel like I went into a home. It's like I feel like I was still in my own home, and I was being sort of like family were coming to see me. So who can take that?
I can take all that as well.
I can take that.
Right, okay.
We can.
All right. I need to, come on, Spirit, come on, sort this out. Okay. Someone would have a locket of hers, because I've just seen a locket or some kind of necklace.
I've got a necklace with a love art on it.
Right, okay. The others? Andre, yeah?
Can also take that, yes.
And what about Michelle and Ruth? No? I can't hear you, Ruth.
Not the necklace, I can't recall that.
Right, okay. I'm going to sort of go with the others then. Thank you for speaking up. What about you, Michelle? Can you understand about the necklace? Michelle, hello. I think Michelle's gone. Hello, Michelle. Okay, I think she's gone. Okay, so that's another one out of it. So I'm going to work with Emma and sorry, what's your name?
Andre.
Andre. I'm going to work with you two because I feel like I'm sort of like in between you two. Okay. She wants to give me the pink roses, so I'm gonna go with Emma first, okay, and then I'll come to you, Andre. But she wants to give you the pink roses, and this would mean, I feel like this would mean something to you. I do feel that this is she's giving you love, but I feel like there is something around you, going around you at the moment, which you need support and you need love. Do you understand this?
Definitely, yeah.
Right, okay. And this is what she's coming in for you. She's saying you're a good girl. I don't know why she's saying that, but you're a good girl, and it's like you don't deserve it. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Because she's not telling me what it is, right? So I'm not actually hearing this. I'm actually feeling it. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like, so if I get it slightly wrong, this is why. It's not her, it's me. I just feel that she's coming in with this. It's like, come on, she wants you to sort it out. It's about standing up for yourself, because I feel like you're being taken advantage of. Okay. She's given me the number 9 as well, so I don't know what number 9
I live
would
at
be.
number 9.
Do you? Good. Well, that was just confirmation that she knows where you live.
Yeah.
Okay. But she's just coming in with this, like, she's got a real sort of strong personality, this lady.
Yeah,
and I felt like, you know, you could have gone to her, spoke to her, and she would have helped you sort things out. But it's like she doesn't want this situation to keep going on, because it's like it's putting you down. Yeah. And she's saying that you need to step up, and don't let this situate. I feel like it's a person who is like taking advantage.
Yeah.
Okay. but she's given you these roses, and it's like a symbol of love, because pink roses, it's like love. And there is, and as she came in with that music, it was like, you know, I felt like crying, because I felt there was a lot of love there, a lot of emotion as well. So I felt like there would have been a lot of emotion when this lady passed.
Yeah.
Well, okay. And she's just coming in and saying, like, thank you for what you did.
Wow.
So I don't know whether you went and went to see her.
She lived with me.
Okay, but I just felt like there was a lot of help there. So and that she's really like so much love. I just wanted to give you that love, because it's like, I'm just so, and she's just so proud of you. It's like she's so proud of you. But take her love, and know that she's always around you. And you know, she got in there first.
Oh, thank you very much. That meant a lot, and I've been asking her to come through, and you've answered everything I needed. She's answered everything. Thank you so much.
Oh, bless you. Thank you very much for working with me. Thank you. Right, Andre, where are you? Okay. Ooh. Was this your mother, Andre?
That's right, yes.
Yes, because I feel with your mum, she would have always, I felt like she was always sort of like, she's such a carer. It's
That's
like
right.
I'm always sort of, I want to stroke your hair. She's making me feel like I want to stroke your hair.
She used to do that, hey?
Okay.
If I would sit next to her, she would always do that.
Bless her. But is that was that endearment, that sort of that love, that it's like I can't give you enough love. It's like I need to sort of, you know, stroke your hair and sort of just need to be near you. And and I know that you loved her as well, because she's making me feel, you know, there's a lot of love, beautiful connection between the both of you.
That's right.
Oh, she just showed me a boat. So I don't know whether you took her on a boat trip or whether she was going to go on a boat trip. Do you understand this?
No, but I'm planning or thinking about taking one.
Right, okay, so that's what she's talking about then. I've got that wrong. But it's like she wants to be with you. Well, I think she will be with you, actually, because that's the type of lady. It's like you couldn't say no to her. And
that's right.
And she's going to be going on this boat trip with you, because I know that you're going to be going on this boat trip, because she's mentioned it. Okay, she's saying about what, a business deal. Are you in business?
Yes, I am.
Okay, and she's saying about the business deal. There is a business deal on the table.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't sort of, I shouldn't be telling you about things that, you know, like what to do, but she's sort of like making me feel that is a good direction to go in. Okay. Because it's like you'll be celebrating, and I feel like this is when you're going to be going on the boat. Okay, and she will be there with you celebrating.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
She's welcome.
But take her love, and thank you for working with me.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
That's it. Thank you for working with me.
Thank you.
Alan, do you want to have a go now?
Okay, sorry about that. I'm going to quieten the dogs down. Right. I don't know where I'm going now, but Ian, Logan, who's Jack? If I could just ask you that question, I'll know whether I'm with you or not. Hello, Ian. Good evening.
Good evening, Alan. Yeah, I can take a Jack.
Yeah, okay. You know, that's how spirit worked with me. You were talking earlier, and as you were talking, I don't know what you were talking about. I just bosh in come this name, Jack. And so I held on to it because I like this guy. I don't know if it's the guy I've got or just the name I've got. That's the link sometimes. But I have a gentleman in the spirit world that's coming forward who's quite broad across the shoulders here, quite a big built gentleman. You know, I'm a worker. I'm a lifter. I'm a you know, I work my body basically, or have done all my life. Would you understand somebody like this? I want to be drawn to Scotland as well.
Yes, I do, but he wasn't Jack.
Don't worry about the name, Jack. Jack might be just a name for me to link to you. Okay. We'll wait for what this gentleman, what evidence he brings through. But I just know I'm a big guy. You'd need a telegraph pole to knock him over. He's just that type of guy, you know. But you know, I have a really nice nature about me as well. You would understand, for somebody so big, you know, I'm so soft with it at most of the time. You know, I can stand up for myself if I had to. Obviously, I know I like to drink as well, because he's telling me I do like a drink. And a little wee dram, he tells me. Always finish the night off with a few drams, he tells me. But I was a beer drinker as well. You'd understand that with him.
Yes. Yes.
I'm almost within a man's club here around men. I like that sort of camaraderie, is it? You know, I'm a man's man. You'd understand that.
Yes.
He tells me there that it's do you know, I feel, he's not telling me this, I just feel I would have been sort of something to do with mining or something like that, something that was really heavy work, you know.
Yeah, I'll just say to you there, it wasn't Scotland, it was in Northumberland, and he wasn't.
Okay. Sorry if I've got the area wrong. I know I'm up north there.
Well, we were connected through pipe bands, so it was very Scottish. Okay,
thank you. It just I know I'm around all these men, and I know I'm black, I'm dirty, so I know I got really dirty within my job as well. You can understand this. Yes. But you know, he took life in his stride. He's telling me he didn't have a lot in life. You know, times were hard and money was a bit short at times, but we got through. You know, we managed to get food on the table. Basically, talks about children. I know he would have left children behind. I feel it would have been 3 children. That's the feeling he's giving me. And I just know this was a man that just worked all his life, and then sort of almost, I feel he didn't really get into retiring age. If he did, he was only just into retiring age. Would that make sense?
Yeah, he would be retired, but
only just into retirement.
Ill health had him by that time.
Yeah, okay. It was just like, you know, I sort of, you know, when you're a worker all your life, I've been a worker all my life, and I find it really difficult to relax. You know, I want to be doing something, and I felt with this gentleman, he felt the same, and he's bringing to me that you've sort of managed that a little bit better. Would you understand?
I probably had better health than him as we've grown old.
You've managed the sort of the standing back a little bit better. Some of us can't do it. You'd understand that, the relaxation.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Because he's saying that's good for you, obviously, and it's good for us all. Some of us, we can't step back from sort of daily routine. It becomes a program, doesn't it? And we're, you know, we've got to have something to do. But he's glad you've got that sort of different attitude in with yourself, to just take it a little bit more easier as we get older, he says.
Yeah.
Because he didn't do that. You know, he sort of almost worked and then there was nothing, you know. It's sort of short retirement and bang, and I'm off to the spirit world. I know he lost a lot of weight there towards the end, because I feel I'm losing stones, not just a few pounds here. I look a different man completely to what I was. Is it you or him that he's talking about greyhounds here, greyhound racing?
That would be me if it's anyone. I enjoy going to the greyhounds. Yeah.
Okay, he talks about the greyhound racing and the enjoyment that we get, you know, from horse racing and greyhound racing. Are you very spiritual yourself? Do you sit for spirit, or?
I'm very very with on the outside of it. I'm very connected.
Good.
I go on a lot of open circles and things like that, but I'm not a medium.
You are. You just got to work at it a little bit more. You know, somebody said to me once, if I ever went into teaching, you know, or anything, they'd say, "What's the hardest thing about mediumship?" I say, "It's me. It's you. It's everybody. You know, we're the hardest part. Spirit world are not hard. You know, they want to connect with us. It's we got to believe and just trust."
Yeah.
Okay. He talks about trust. Is there somebody around you that you sort of feel a bit distrustful to at the moment?
Yes, indeed, there is.
Because he's talking about that as well, and he's saying, you know, that you have, you know, you have that ability to, you know, when you can feel that from somebody.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's something's not quite right. He's telling me, well done, you know, you have that ability to pick up on these sort of things. He said, just go with your own feelings, go with your own thoughts, you know, even if somebody tries to put you off of this mistrustful thing, just go with your thoughts, he's saying.
Yes.
Okay. Take his regards. I want to bring regard rather than love. I mean, we all love each other anyway, don't we? But take his regards, and no, he's around. You know, they pop in at any given time just to keep an eye on how we're doing. You know, and if they want to push you in that direction, they will. Yeah, take the love from the spirit world, and just remember that those thoughts might be your inner thoughts, but they also might be the thoughts from spirit world. So next time you're at the dogs, ask them for what the winner is. Thanks, Ian. Thanks very much for working with me.
Thank you, Alan. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Right, who else did I spot then? Oof, it's getting hot in here. Oh, we're down to one page, are we? Right. Who else did I get wrong? Let's ask who's coming in. I need to come to you, Ruth. Ruth Jenkins, hi.
Sorry, I'm having a drink then.
How you doing, Ruth? All right?
Yeah.
While Lorraine was working there and trying to sort out who she was with, I kept getting drawn to you on the screen. And I know there's a lady in the spirit world there, and I feel it's the lady that you thought it might have been, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Let's just work with her and see who she is and where she sits with us at this moment in time. Well, I feel a little bit impatient in this seat tonight for some reason. I feel with this lady that the first feeling she gave me, I have to give you, and I don't want to be rude or anything, but I have to give you what they give to me because it just makes me smile sometimes. But I want to take my teeth out. Yeah. I want to take I can't do it, but I want to, it's like, I know this lady would have had false teeth and I would have had them out quite often to talk to people. Would you understand that with this lady? Thank you, because it just makes me smile. You know, she's a lady that doesn't care what anybody else thinks. Can I put it that way? She's like, well, forget what they think. I'm not interested in them. Yeah. And I do moan a bit as well. You understand a bit of the moaning. You know, I like to have a pick on people as well with this lady. I'm not saying she was a bad person, but we just like to have a moan. Would you understand that with her?
About a moan?
Well, I just feel a bit grumpy, you know, at times. So I just feel maybe this is as she was getting, you know, I feel there was an illness there. I just feel there was an illness. Is this mum?
Well, I was thinking it was my grandma, but it could possibly be.
Okay, mum, grandma, normally, because the grandmas come across like mothers sometimes, don't they? And let's just see where we're going. I feel I just want to keep sitting upright in this chair as well. You know, whether I'm being told to do that or not, I'm not sure. But I just feel, okay, if she wasn't moaning, I'd just a bit grumpy at times. It's just like almost life isn't treating me always that good, if I put it that way. Would you understand that?
Really?
Right, okay. Let's get some better evidence for you then, because I just know this lady would have, towards the end of her life, it's either mum or nan, then let's just work on it. Towards the end of the life, I'm in and out of hospitals here. Would you understand that with this lady? Obviously not.
No, I was just trying to think about my grandma. Not that I can.
Okay, let me ask.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
I'm going to work with this because I just don't know where I'm going with it. Okay, this is
just me probably not thinking.
No, don't worry about it. It might all slot in later. But I know this lady's here. I'll give you the description of the lady, and I feel I would have gone downhill quite for some time towards the end. Yeah, it wasn't like a quick illness. It took me quite some time. It's like years, I feel, before I passed to the spirit world. This lady also brings a younger man in alongside her here. Would you understand a younger man in the spirit world? Maybe in his 30s, 40s, quite a tall, slim build gentleman.
It would be
Don't
nice.
worry about the age too much if I've got the age wrong, but I just have this younger man to the lady. You would understand that. And I feel this is somebody that's family connected. Would this make sense? Thank you. Because she's pushing him forward really as if this is the evidence of who I am, because I'm bringing this. Who's John?
Yes, my uncle.
Thank you. I'm bringing this young gentleman in as the evidence. He's not giving me anything at the moment, but I know I went to the spirit world way before my time. I feel this is somebody's brother. Would this make sense to you?
Yes.
Thank you, because he gives me the word brother here. Not telling me why he was taken to the spirit world at such an early age there, but I'm waiting for him to give me that evidence if he is going to give it me, because he's very quiet gentleman. He would have been quiet while he was on this side of life as well. Didn't have a lot to say, but when he did, you'd listen to him, you'd understand that, and you would go, cool, where did all that come from, sort of thing, because he was such a quiet person.
Yes.
Is there somebody around you suffering with arthritis or something like that at the moment? Or are you suffering with your right wrist?
Right, yes.
You are, okay, because I'm rubbing my wrist here as if I've got quite a lot of pain going on as well. You'd understand that.
Yeah.
They're aware of it in the spirit world, and they will be sending you the healing, obviously. But sometimes we have to ask for it as well for ourselves, you know. They can't just, we have to ask for it as well. We can't just say, oh, they'll send it, you know, we need to ask ourselves.
Yeah.
Just I don't know if it's you or the lady in spirit here, but I have quite a few dogs here with me as well.
Certainly not me.
Not you. I have dogs around me, okay? Well, pets as well. But just know they're around you, and know that they're sending you the healing at the moment, which is greatly needed. You would understand that as well. And the name Peter is also being called out from the spirit world here. Thank you. It just wants to be recognized. Take their love and know they're around you. And Ruth, thanks very much for working with me.
God bless. God bless.
Thank you. Go on then, Lorraine. You can finish off.
What time do we finish? I don't know what time we finish.
10 o'clock.
We can finish after you've done the next one, or if you want to do another one, that's up to you.
Okay.
All right.
Right. Okay. All right. I've got a young gentleman coming in. The way he's making me feel is like I've got quite nice body, like muscles. I feel that he would have gone to the gym. I know that I'm very sort of much liked. I've got a nervous energy with him though, because I feel like I would sit there tapping, because I'm like, he's making me tap on my leg. So I know that I've got this nervous energy about him. But he's just making me feel like I did everything in a rush. It's like everything's got to be in a rush. And and he keeps on showing me the car. So I'm not too sure whether he had an accident in the car or whether he passed in a car accident, because I know with him, I'm sort of very, like I'm rushing around all the time. Can anyone understand this young gentleman?
I can understand quite a lot of that, Lorraine.
Okay.
As can I, Lorraine.
Which one?
Jenny. I can.
Oh,
I
right,
can
down the bottom. Okay. I do feel like I'm drawn to Jenny.
That's
but
no problem.
Claire, just listen, because I might be wrong. I'm never usually drawn to people. It's only once in a while, but I do feel like I'm drawn to Jenny. Right. So as I was saying, I do feel that this young guy was like always like, he had this nervous energy about him. It's like I can't keep still. I need to work out. I need to do this. I need to be here. I need to be there. So I felt like he was always rushing around.
Yeah.
Would this be your brother? Because I feel quite close.
I consider him a brother. Yes.
Right. Okay. Because he's coming in, and I know that you would have had like a lot of laughter with him as well, because I know that there was this lot of banter between you two, and he would always sort of like, I'm teasing you. And you knew when he was teasing you, it was all to do with like, he loved you.
Of course.
He could only get away with it because you loved him as well. And it was that sort of, beautiful banter what you have between each other. I know he would have done anything for you.
Absolutely.
It's like, I would have done anything for you. He's also making me feel, I noticed that you had tattoos. Have you got a tattoo for him?
I do.
Right, okay, because he was going on about the tattoo. Oh dear. He's just making me feel that I know my time was up. It's like I knew. I felt like I knew. How can I explain it? It's like I had to do everything. Everything I had to do was because deep down inside, I felt like I wasn't going to be around forever. Do you understand that?
Yes.
So I just feel like I've got to do as much as I can. And this is why I'm always like busy. It's like you could phone him and he'd be like, what are you doing there? Like, it's like, I thought you was there, but you're over there. But that's just what it was like. It's just like, I can't sleep. I can't just sit still for 1 minute. Right, okay. He's talking about a ring. Do you understand what the ring is?
Yes, I can understand that. Yep.
Right. Was he going to? Sorry, this is asking questions, but it's like the wedding finger.
Yep.
Do you understand that?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. Was he going to propose to you?
No.
But he was going to propose to someone?
No. But he was the best man at somebody's wedding when he passed.
Right, okay. Because he was just going on about the wedding ring, and I was thinking, okay, I wasn't quite getting it. Okay. I know he wants to give you a lot of energy, because I felt like you're just I felt like since he's gone, it's like, because I'm getting quite emotional here as well. Oh, sorry, it's when they come in close like this, sometimes I get really emotional. It's like, since he's gone, there's been this big void around you, or I felt like in you. And it's like, no matter what you do, you can't fill it. And he's, sorry, hang on, calm down a bit. And he's sort of like, he wants to sort of come in and he wants to give you that energy to get up and start doing things like you're supposed to be doing. He's making me feel sort of like, actually, he's sort of like, he's showing me his foot and I feel like he wants to give you a kick up the backside to get going, because this is what he would have been like when he was here. That's what he would have been like. And I think that's what you miss about him, because he gave you that oomph, he gave you that push to do things. And it's like, now he's not here, it's like, what am I doing? What am I doing? And I just felt like this is what he's coming in for now. And he's saying, come on, get going. You know, you can, I just felt like that, you know, you can do what you want to do. You can do anything. And this is how he would have sort of said and spoken to you, is like, you can do anything.
Absolutely.
And this is what he wants you to do. I feel like he wants to give you a heart, but he's showing me a tattoo heart. I know those, you know, those cheesy hearts what you get. He wants to give you one of them. And but he's laughing because it's like, as I said, like a cheesy one, you know, like the old-fashioned type ones, you know. Put it on your arm, say like, let it be on your arm. But he's laughing. He comes in with such lovely energy for you, as I said, a lot of love, a lot of fondness, and he just wants to see you being yourself again.
Thank you.
Because, you know, you've not been that for a long time, and he just wants to see the sparkle come back into your eyes and twinkle like it used to. Ooh.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Lorraine. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Beautiful. Thank you very much.
Thank
you for working with me. All right. I've just heard the name Brian, and I know there's a Brian on here. So I don't know whether this is for you, Brian, because I don't usually go direct, as I said, but unless they're just giving me, it's their name or someone. So if I could sort of just ask you if you can understand this gentleman coming in, who would have been I felt like he would have gone to work on a push bike. And I know, so if I'm not with you, I'm with someone else. So everyone listen. This gentleman would have gone to work on a push bike. So I'm feeling like it's a little bit back at the moment. It's not, I don't feel like it was, hang on, let me get my words out right. I feel like it was a bit sort of back in time.
My grandfather would have done that.
Okay, right, okay. And I know with him, was he a foreman? Like a foreman or some kind of like, I know that he would have worked somewhere like in a place where, I can't explain it. It's just making me feel like he was like some type of foreman or caretaker or something like that.
Not a foreman,
No.
not I'm aware of, no.
Right, okay. You haven't been a foreman in your life, have you?
I have, yes. Yeah. Well,
okay, so that's what he's talking about then. Sorry, I've got it wrong there. But I just feel with him, I felt like I would have had trouble speaking at the end, because I've got like, I don't know, I just have trouble with my mouth. Do you understand that?
He had trouble breathing, which would have given to trouble speaking. So, well, it wasn't really mouth.
Right. Okay. Would this be you then, having trouble speaking to someone?
Not that I'm aware of, not yet.
Right. Okay, then. I will leave that. It's just that I need to sort of try and sort of perfect this, like what he's trying to say to me.
Okay.
I know with him, because he's playing cards as well. So I know there would have been a time that he would have sat and played cards, and I felt like this would have been, I feel like I'm in bed and I'm playing cards.
Yeah, I can.
You understand that?
Yeah.
And he's saying about, and he's making me feel that it's like at this point in time that I felt like that he got to know you and you got to know him. Would this be
possibly.
you, or would this? Okay.
Yeah, possibly. We spent some time together before we passed. Yeah.
Okay, because it's like, you know him, but it's like you got to know him more.
And yeah, got to know more about him. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And this is what he's sort of bringing in. It's like the memories of that, and he's saying that how much he really enjoyed your company. It's like, you know, you never have time because you're working or he's working, and that's life. But it's like you had that, you know, it might not have been that long, but it's like he really appreciated that time you spent with him. And I know that I feel very proud, but I know that I'm a proud man as well. It's like I'm very proud, and it's like sometimes it was quite hard to talk to him because I felt like I'm quite a proud person and I can't tell him everything. Do you understand that?
Yeah, I can possibly understand it, but I think it's a generation thing as well.
Right, okay. But this is what he's just sort of coming in to say. But it's like, right, what are you trying to say? I'm losing him a bit now. He wasn't much of a talker either, because I just felt like he's a little bit, so come on, say something now, come on. Stamp collecting, I'm getting stamp collecting. Did he do stamp?
I don't do it, but I can understand the stamp collecting, yeah. Right,
okay. So he's just showing me the little things, he's just saying, but I do feel that you're very much like him. Okay. It's making me feel that you're very much like him. And I do feel that he's just coming in, he's not really coming in saying much about you, but he's just saying that he's just proud of what you've done, what you've achieved, because he knows that you're a hard worker.
Of course.
Okay. It's like chip off the whole block. And he's just, yeah, he just wants to sort of say like how proud he is. And I know that I don't feel like he would have said that he loved you, but I know that he's coming in and he's saying, oh, because he's coming in really quite strong now. He's coming in with that love. And so I like, he's just beaming with like this proudness. But he just wants you, I just feel like he just wants you to smile a little bit more, because you've got a lovely smile. I could see it when you just smiled a minute ago. So he just wants you to be a little bit more,
smiley.
Yeah, just a little bit more, yeah, a bit more happy.
Okay.
Okay, but take his love, because there is a lot there. And thank you for working with me.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Lorraine. Well, thank you, Alan, for the lovely address at the beginning, and thank you both for the lovely readings. Thank you very much for that.
You're welcome.
Give out our notifications now. We have our online open circle every Tuesday evening. Doors open at 7:45. We have every Thursday our online Shakti breathwork group. Again, doors open at 7:45. Our next service will be next Saturday, would you believe, the 5th of February. Doors open at 6:45. Our guest medium will be Anita Paniotis, if I said that right. You can find links to all of our online events in our online community, which is free to register. Just visit the website, amadeity.org, click on community and sign up, and you will get a list of all of our events. Okay, so I will now hand back to you, Lorraine, for the closing prayer.
Okay. Would you all like to join me in the quiet? Divine in loving spirit, we give thanks for the bond of love that we have shared this evening, and that we carry this bond of love and share it to everyone that we meet. I'd like to ask for healing for the world and all that resides in her. Father, I know that we are truly never alone, and that life is eternal. Amen.
Amen.
God be with with you till we meet again. By his counsel's guide uphold you, with his sheep securely fold you. God be with you till we meet again.
God be with you till we meet again. Neath his wings securely hide you. Daily manna still provide you. God be with you till we meet again. Till we meet, till we meet, till we meet at Jesus' feet. Till we meet, till we meet. God be with you till we meet again.
God be with you till we meet again. When life's perils thick confound you, put his arms unfailing round you. God be with you till we meet again.
Till we meet, till we meet,
Till we meet at Jesus' feet.
till we meet, till we meet.
God be